Alright, so here's the next one that's gonna be fun. Trying to rank.
Man, I know student newspapers have a lot of information. I didn't know it would give that much that fast.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, alright.
I would like to formally admit that I was a goof in trying to just skip that. That made the ranking pretty obvious very quickly.
Yeah. Anyways, the next group of interest is the Ambrose restaurants, one I didn't even know about. Overview: Ambrose Restaurants is a large-scale chain of fine dining eateries located in various public locations across Earth, along with several locations in anomalous or extra-dimensional locations of interest. These restaurants specialize in anomalous food and culinary practices, and vary widely in variation and style. Despite the scale of the Ambrose Restaurants chain, they are generally non-hostile and will instead flee from threats directed towards them. Ambrose Restaurants is currently believed to be jointly owned by persons of interest Chaz Ambrose and Marius, but due to lack of public appearances, this is unconfirmed. Notably, several groups of interest have engaged in relations with Ambrose Restaurants, including Marshall Carter and Dark Limited, and Herman Fuller's Circus of the Disquieting. Though the extent with which they collaborate is unknown, as the Ambrose Restaurants chain continues to expand beyond anomalous markets, any new locations are to be shut down and valuable information on Ambrose Restaurants saved.
So it's just it's just a bunch of restaurants that serve anomalous food.
Yeah,
We don't know what kind of anomalous food.
apparently it has a bunch more information than the last one.
Yeah, so I guess yeah, like I mentioned, this is the thing that makes
Yeah.
doing this stream idea kind of a pain in the ass. How the hell are we supposed to get just like a TLDR of what types of anomalous food they make? Because that's really broad.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
Alright. Do you want to go to the most recent generation, or I don't know. I don't remember what DE means. I'm pretty sure it's an international, but I don't know what.
Oh, maybe Denmark.
Yeah. So, do we want to go to most recent, or
I guess we just go to the most recent.
alright, most recent gen? Alright, 8656. Oh, apparently the Foundation uses it.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, it
it's a
is very
pocket
long.
dimension.
Alright, so basically, what is this SCP? That's what we mainly need to know what it is.
It's a current has unknown amount of employees that create and serve anomalous food and beverages
I think this is.
relating to known SCP objects to Foundation employees across the known multiverse.
I think this is probably gonna. I
Oh,
think this is probably gonna go in the good, like the highest good, because I don't think so far it's bad. All right, so basically,
uh,
let's see.
a pancake with red, green, and black colored frosting resembling the face of SCP-173. When served, face is in a different pattern for every order. It's hypothesized that it resembles the face of. Okay, you know what? Effects of instance. After consumption of the entire pancake, including the frosting, the subject gains inhuman speed. Let's put it in lawful good or chaotic good. I don't know.
I don't want
They
to.
don't seem to follow any exact law, but they have rules. I guess it's neutral good. They do follow rules, but they're not exactly the law. And they do good.
Okay.
I mean, is making anomalous food inherently a moral good?
Well, yeah, because they have positive side effects on the people who eat it.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and read the description of the Denmark one, most likely.
You
All right.
know, you could just look up what DE means in this case.
Oh yeah, I could. Hold on.
I guess the other thing is like that's one piece of data. Like we don't
That's
know
not. That's not what I wanted.
whether uh there's instances of them making food that like spontaneously explodes people.
Oh,
All
bud, you're
right.
right.
There's actually no Denmark on here, so. Oh, German.
Ah, okay, so it's the German branch.
Yeah, the German branch. All right. All right. So base. All right. We're gonna read the description for it. SCP-210-DE designates an anomalous species of crustaceans which have only been documented inside the forests of Germany, Austria, and Switzerland. Physiologically, their bodies consist of the typical organs of a crustacean, such as thorax and pleopods, which is completely enclosed by a carapace made of calcium carbonate and shows neither superficially nor habitically no deviations from a common bird egg. Such shell shows an impressive resilience to impacting damage and also appears to be part of the body, which is why fire must be resorted to in termination attempts. Moreover, both four yellow abdominal thorax legs, as well as a pair of eyes that can be concealed for camouflage purposes via the carapace form along the cephalon. Right,
Yeah.
okay,
Kefalon.
alright. Beneath a closable zigzag pattern. Spikes on the pattern both used for catching as well as chewing prey, opening the body parts. A telson is located between the legs, enabling instances to excrete fecal matter. Size and weight of an instance always depend on the egg it hatched from, ranging from 6.4 millimeters and 0.25 grams up to 16 centimeters and 1.6 kilograms. Jeez.
So one is the size of a bee hummingbird, one is the size of an ostrich.
Jesus.
Or like that's like the eggs that they came from.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Anyway, the instances are carnivores using a special hunting strategy to attract their prey. It involves retraction of legs, closing of eyes, and excretion of a secretion with a fleshy odor from pores inside the embryonic membranes. If the prey comes too close to the seemingly defenseless egg, the legs are swiftly re-extended, followed by the instance leaping into the prey's jaw, climbing down its throat, and eating the prey from the inside out. Should the prey's jaw be too small or does not show aggressive behavior towards the instance, the SCP will resort to a bite into the neck and resulting asphyxiation. In order to reproduce, the SCP instances hide.
I think we get that this SCP is a very dangerous animal, and while animals are not evil in themselves, it does not make the restaurant look good that they carry this SCP around for cooking.
Yeah,
I mean,
what's this little advertisement pamphlet mean?
Right here.
Dylan?
Ambrose
Yeah.
Restaurants, a novelty. Gourmets and culinary extravagance. The Ambrose Restaurant in Redacted, retroactively blackened, Austria have added a brand new obscurity to its dining plan. I want to say dinging plan.
It does look like dinging plan.
Fucking English. Anyways, are you tired of all those antipasti in the menu, such as salad or soups? Then why not taste the new Hatch Banquet? 1 egg, 4 legs, and much crab flesh to munch on, all gone round in a decorative bird egg. If it should only be for the small hunger on the way, then you can freely choose the egg size. Even works as a main dish with a whole ostrich egg. If desired, A salad platter may also carry your culinary delight or a sauce of your choice sweeten it. Visit us this very day and get the taste of this cross-species beauty. Ambrose Restaurants assumes no liability in case of food intolerance. Prices may vary depending on egg choice.
Okay, so
Uh,
this is related to Ambrose restaurants literally just because they're serving the weird bird egg crabs.
the bird egg crustaceans.
Oh, here we
Yeah,
actually got an incident at the restaurant right here.
yeah.
Alright, afterward, the instances broke out of the restaurant and were able to escape its fail by chasing Agent Strew. Afterwards, they attacked the civilians at the festivities, most of which were busy with traditional activities such as egg painting or egg tapping. Some instances even understood this and hid in baskets in order to be lifted by unsuspecting humans.
Oh no!
Later on, MTF DE4, don't know how to say that, for Warner Disease Control was dispatched with thermal imaging cameras and flamethrowers to cope with the situation. While the surrounding area was sealed off, both civilian and military losses could not be avoided, also due to the fact that many instances possess stingers, usually only present in reptiles. Following successful termination of all instances, a Class C amnestic was dispensed as an aerosol above the area, with it being cleared shortly thereafter. Agents were sent to also anesthetize the personnel of the restaurant to fail the chef anesthetized by Agent Stroud. The previously mentioned agents are still stationed in the area to localize civilians who could escape an anesthetization and treat them accordingly. Okay,
Oh.
so these
I
things can hurt humans.
Oh.
well, yeah, the crabs can.
Are they crabs? I
I
thought they were
don't.
Or
crustaceans.
They're
crustacean.
crustaceans, yeah. I don't think it would be. I think it would be more negligence dealing with the crabs in this
Yeah.
situation.
I'm
I
sorry. When you're handling something that can literally murder people if it gets out, it's not just negligence.
I can see. I see. Guess this could be like the hmm. Something similar to like a porcupine fish. Like if you fix it wrongly, you can kill people. Is that?
That's not porcupine. You're thinking of
Oh,
something else.
oh. Am I thinking of the
Also,
puffer
with
fish?
that, it's
Yeah.
with pufferfish. It's different because in order to even be allowed to serve pufferfish, you need years of schooling,
Which they didn't do.
and then you're allowed to. And
so the
we don't know what precautions they used, but I don't think they used the right amount of precautions.
so I would place this
Mm-hmm.
where I would place the average restaurant,
Right.
which is probably true neutral.
Yeah, because
You know what? Yeah.
they're not intentionally trying to hurt people. It's just they didn't know what they were doing with that anomaly.
Well, don't say it like that.
Right.
They knew exactly what they were doing, but they were negligent.
Right.
This is effectively the equivalent of if Red Lobster had a bunch of extra angry lobsters that they just happened to let loose on a civilian population.
Right.
If the lobsters were able to disguise themselves as like handbags and they had deadly stingers.
You know, it's actually
They're not handbags. They were going
Well, I
into
know there were
places of
eggs in
eggs.
there, but I'm
Oh, okay, I
saying
get
in
what you mean.
like
I get what you mean.
equivalent in the real world. If they could
Yeah,
make
okay.
themselves look like handbags or like little purses or something.
Yeah. You know what's funny about that uh anomaly though? It was Euclid, not Keter.
No shit.
So they were handling possibly world-ending crustaceans
No,
casually.
Euclid is
No.
between Safe and Keter. It's like they're not sure whether or not it can break out of the box. They don't know everything about it. Kind of sense, if I remember correctly.
I gotta
Okay,
ask Bright.
Yeah.
I gotta ask Bright. Were
Yeah.
you expecting the egg crabs or the egg crustaceans to be Keter.
After I saw the ending part where it started going after people.
Well, think
Well-
of this. It can make itself look like an egg, which people grab all the fucking time. And then it gave them death stingers.
Well, yeah, but I'm just like, I'm more just poking fun at Bright for thinking that the egg crustaceans would be Keter.
Also,
Like-
think of this, Bright. How many people would open their mouth wide when they saw the egg unfurl into a crustacean?
Fair enough.
Oh,
Oh.
gosh.